to another comparison video, second to the last one, before we move on to a new product. This one is the Carmex Orange Dream Daily Care, up against the Rachel Roy limited edition Orange Blossom EOS, and this has some junk in the logo, but that's beside the point, I just noticed it. Anyway, let's get started. Format-wise, obviously that one's a stick, this is a dome. Packaging-wise, this is just a little sphere. It's got the EOS logo with the Rachel Roy wings on it. EOS on the bottom. And this is just a clear tube stick with the label made out of Band-Aid material, little orange cap with Carmex on it, and a pretty standard basic label with creamsicle and orange slices. So that's that for the packaging. In terms of natural and organic, this one's not. Pretty basic. In terms of limited edition, this cannot be bought anymore. It was only released the one time in the Rachel Roy pack in 2014, in the winter pack. This one, though, just came out and I think is permanent collection. Amount of product you get is 1/4 ounce in this, 0.15 ounces in this. Shelf life, this one's good till June 2018, and the EOS, let me grab the little tin that the Rachel Roy's came in. It says it on there, it doesn't say it on the product itself. If I didn't keep this, I'd be screwed. Okay, so, yet another one that expires in June of 2017. Wow, I have a lot of stuff that's going to go bad next June. Anyway, price point wise, the Carmex was only a couple of dollars. The Rachel Roy was about $10 because it was part of a 3-pack in packaging that they only used the one time. It was like in a circular little cylindrical, what do you call it, canister, I guess is probably the best word for it, or a little basket, whatever you want to view it as. But yeah, you couldn't buy it individually or it probably would have cost less, but since you could only buy it in a 3-pack, $10. In terms of sturdiness and durability, this is rubberized plastic, so it's prone to scratches, and with all the little details, it's prone to stuff getting stuck in there that's kind of hard to get back out. But otherwise, it's fairly sturdy in and of itself, whereas this, I mean, most of it is really good. It's pretty strong for being recycled plastic. I appreciate how strong it is. Has a good clicking turn wheel. The only thing that's not the sturdiest on this, is the cap, which is a teensy bit loose, but not like unbearably, so it'll stay on for all intents and purposes. And it feels a little flimsy, but other than that, I think it's good to go. So in terms of any special features or medications, the Carmex has SPF 15, this has none, and neither have medication. Now in terms of scents, this is kind of a unique thing, because they both kind of smell like popsicles. This smells like an orange creamsicle, as the name would imply, but this, for something that's called Orange Blossom, it kind of trips me out that it smells exactly straight up like an orange popsicle. Just a plain, basic orange popsicle. You guys all know the smell and taste. This smells exactly like that. I mean, we've had orange blossoms grow in the yard, and that's not what the flowers smell like. This just smells like an orange popsicle. It's not a bad smell or anything, it just kind of makes me laugh that, hey, these are both basically comparing orange popsicles in a roundabout kind of way. So anyway, color-wise, they both go on clear, even though the wax in the Carmex is kind of a bright orange juice yellow, and the wax in the EOS at this point is just a pretty natural colored wax. When I first got it, it was actually very orangey, but that has faded a lot with time, weirdly enough. In terms of flavor, the EOS has a teensy bit of a sweet flavor. I don't know if it's really orangey or not, but there at least is a flavor there. The Carmex, there's nothing with. But in terms of consistency, oh my god, yeah, night and day difference. Maybe it's something about orange flavors, except that doesn't excuse the Carmex. But, I was gonna say, maybe the citric acid, like, breaks down the thickness of the lip balms, because most orange ones I have are very thin, with the exception of this Carmex, which literally just feels like rubbing Vaseline on your lips. It's very thick. And this EOS is really, really thin. I mean, it otherwise feels good. It's very slick and everything, but it just is really thin no matter how much you put on. Whereas you barely put anything on with the Carmex, and it's like the heaviest thing I've ever used. Like, whoa, was not expecting that. And I have tried to go as lightly as possible, and I get a very thick application every time. So it's like, oh, okay, that's just how this one is. All right. Little bit of a learning curve there. But anyway, in terms of moisturization, I think this particular EOS does a little bit of a better job than the Carmex. And in terms of longevity, I don't know. They're kind of on par with each other on that one. And with the drink test, neither one of them really hold up. So if I were going to pick one over the other, truth be told, I've never been that wild on this particular EOS, so I think in this case I am going to go with the Carmex, because it just smells amazing. Even if it's not necessarily the greatest feel on my lips, I like the way it smells better, so I'm gonna go with that one. So anyway, that's all I have to say on this one. So, as usual, if you like this video, click the like button. If you're not already and you'd like to be, click subscribe, leave comments down below. Do you have either of these? Do you have both of these? Which one do you like better and why? Let me know in the comments, as well as anything else if you like leaving me, and let me know what you'd like to see me review the most next. And until next time, bye!